take my son's best interest at heart when making decisions. I feel like I have to bend over backwards just to make sure that my son's best interest is at heart. And a lot of the times I get the short end of the stick and I get the blame for things not working out when it comes to trying to organize, functions and organize, alternate visitation schedules with his dad. I always get the short end of the stick. And, for now, I take it because I know that I try my best to make sure my son has as good of a relationship as he can with his father. And I don't want to be the one that is, criticizing or tainting his image of his dad. I believe that children grow and they learn and they understand as they get older, and where one parent is lacking in the department of putting the child's best interest at hand, that child is going to grow up to see, the reality of things, and it's just a matter of time. So for all those other parents that, are not the full-time parent or are in a co-parenting situation where they refuse to compromise and they refuse to be understanding and civil for their child, it's a fact of reality. That child's going to grow up one day, and that child's going to start, forming opinions for themselves, and they're going to start talking and speaking their mind. It's just a matter of time. When kids are younger, you can manipulate them with gifts, outings once in a while, and, quite frankly, you can manipulate them with lies, but, the same lie can only last so long. Kids eventually will get tired of hearing the lies, and you know what? Material things get boring for a lot of kids. These days, kids don't need things to keep them entertained. They want, relationship. They want to know that they are cared for. They want to know that they're loved. They want to have that connection and that bond with their parents, especially in this crazy social media age of, wanting acceptance. The first place a child should get acceptance and approval is from their parents. They want to know that, all right, my mom or my dad thinks I'm the best person I can be, and that gives them confidence for them to go out in the world and know that they can do anything they put their mind to. When a child doesn't get that acceptance and approval from a parent, especially the parent that is not there full time, it really does a lot to their